Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To the air, it's Eller. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, this is what you dream about. What an opportunity here now for your own offense after coming up with that pick.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Inside deals now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The sure hands. It's Smith. Run for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete with a running back in this fourth down play. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Snags the quick throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Scanning the field, it's Eller. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. And now the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. To throw, it's Aller. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The offense going with the hurry up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Nittany Lions churn out another first down. On 1st down, it's play action. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Important second down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. He'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver. But they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw. It's Allen. The tight end has got it, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost it.
Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spot. offense early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Allen. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's an actual wide receiver. The backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Takes the handoff. It's ETN. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. Put down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd.
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Powers through a tackle. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Allen. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Rashada. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost...
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll tackle him at the 27. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The ball to catch a big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now for 1st and goal.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Launching one to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On the ground, it's Smith. But a quick stop by the defense. He just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. Come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after scoring a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. is moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Georgia. We go in front here in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the ball going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Launching it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not cool at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw.